I'm ArmoredChocobo, and I play video games for the internet. And sometimes I play a game you don't even know existed. This is one of them by Human Entertainment. It's the same guys that made Clock Tower and SOS. They also created this, the Firemen. If you guessed it correctly already, yes, it's about firefighting. And you might be wondering, hey, that doesn't sound like a really great video game. But you know, if I'm playing it, you have to be wrong. You're totally wrong here. There's so many things this game does differently than real life. And also, this was made in 1994, but not for America, even though it's in English. Why? They jumped it right over to Europe. They looked at America and they said, nah, they're into shooting things like Contra. They won't be interested in firefighting games. Man, were they wrong? This is actually a pretty fun game considering the topic material. So I'm playing on the European version. Let's just go with English. I don't sprechen Sie Deutsch. And also, I'm playing it on beginner. The only difference with normal, you take more damage. Yeah, there's no secret ending like Street Fighter, or, not Street Fighter, Streets of Rage. And also, that killed the awesome music. Oh well, we'll hear more of it later. Let's play the Firemen. The year is 2010. We don't put X's on our dates. But where's all my future tech? And my robot towers and such? Oh, it's actually topical. 1994 got it right. They knew we would be doing the exact same things they were doing. And it's in the real world. Remember Metrotech in 2010? They made chemicals. I don't know, I don't have chemical stock. But someone was dumb in a kitchen and started a fire. A big fiery flamey fire with chemicals. Why were they storing chemicals in a kitchen? This must be a whole big public safety message about kitchen safety and proper storage of chemicals. But we're part of D sector. Pete and Daniel are the two main characters. They have commendations for bravery. We're going to be playing as Pete, the fire captain. Danny is our sidekick, computer-controlled sidekick. And then we have three losers, Max, Walter, and Winona. They're going to be gabbing at us through the entire game. Our unit was first on the scene, so we got to talk to the engineers about why there's a fire. Apparently there's a large supply of chemicals called MDL in the basement. If that chemical would be set on fire, boom! It would destroy, I bet, most of the city block. I don't know, we have a running poll going on how big the explosion will be. But our mission is to grab that MDL and keeping it from getting set on fire. And then, I don't know, put out the fire or something. Even though I think blowing up the water tank and putting out fire that way is not a very practical thing to do. So let the game begin at the east entrance. I guess those other two losers, Max and Walter, will be at the west entrance. Here they are now! That's Winona. She's pretty much the dispatch agent. She'll be talking at us. Yep, we know how to read intros. We know where that MDL is now. She also tells us all about our map, which is right there in the middle. Our life, of course, is at the right, and time. We have 10 minutes to complete this stage. And that's Danny now, the young kid with the blonde hair. And that's Max. And that loser with the glasses, his name is Walter. Now you know, everybody. Let's get to adventuring. Firefighter style. We have two ways to attack here. Of course, all of them involve our infinite water hose, the Super Soaker 6000. That's right, they moved on from toys to the fire hose industry. We also have a ground shot, which takes care of, well, it's kind of a protection thing. You can just walk around, and it'll actually take out fires for you. And I don't know what the heck Danny's doing over there, but I don't think that's how axes work. Bad. You don't need to put out all the fire. I do because, I don't know, I'm obsessive like that. When I see fire, I want to get rid of it. But this game, it's, as you can see, it's kind of like a shooter. And the fire, of course, is the enemies. And they have peculiar ways of attacking you. I use air quotes when I say that. And also we could cause property damage. Look at these cheap windows they got at IKEA. But these big fires here, like the ones that are skittering across the ground and the ones that propagate, they'll hurt you. Little mini fires, they won't hurt you. No, they will not. They just get in your way. See? I could walk right on them. If you think this is wacky for fire, like moving around in ways that fire should never move, like that horizontal fire right there. Yeah. I really like the level of detail they put into this game. Look at the scorch marks on the ground. Though it should, like, burn off the grass here or something, but I'm not gonna hold it to them. It's still SNES after all. Oh no, the bridge! The fire somehow destroyed it, even though it's made of rocks. Okay, we gotta go through the river. Maybe we could replenish the water supply. Nah. We got hydrogen and oxygen atoms in our tank and they just constantly collide and make water for me. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to worry about it at all. And here's another feature. That little thingy right next to the map. You see it beeping? It means there's someone alive around here. We want to make sure they stay alive. So we're going to have to find him and rescue him. You could be an inconsiderate jerk and not rescue him? You could also be an inconsiderate jerk and leave all this fire laying around for people to deal with. And I want to get that, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a different door. Danny can't hack that one. Something tells me I think our sidekick is a little bit more awesome than we are. And see, we could actually leave this room without rescuing someone, but I know there's someone alive in here. I know it. I just want to get rid of all this fire first. I'm sure he'll appreciate not being able to be on fire anymore. Alright, that should take all of it on this floor. We're getting closer. There he is! Every survivor in this game is just a little speech about, hey, are you okay? No, I'm on fire. Get me out of here. Looks like we have a secondary objective. We have to go to the meeting room and save people. Or maybe Max will do it. We're passing it off on you. Yeah, we can't do it all. This is a huge building. We will never see Max or Walter ever. We're closed off from the entire game. And Danny's just gonna carry him off the safely, so I'm by myself for a while. Yep, just me and my fire... Oh, hey, Danny! That was quick. And because we're firemen, we could go down the up escalator. We can do that. We don't have to obey the common rules of elevators or escalators. And also the bathrooms are on fire. That doesn't seem to work. There's nothing to feed a fire in a bathroom. No, there is not. Okay, maybe the carpets. But in here? What is it feeding off of? Okay, don't answer that, because I don't still want to know. Maybe toilet tissue. And I got hit. I don't like that. Saving survivors will replenish your life, and it's the only way to do so. So I kind of wasted my ability to replenish that. Want to pass by us again, Pete? There's no robots in 2010. Oh, hey, look, there's robots in 2010. It actually is a video game, and not a chronological series of events. It's not a documentary, after all. Yeah, remember those office buildings? They had the fancy robots that get set on fire and freak out? Speaking of robots, this game actually had a sequel for the PlayStation that never even left Japan. Had to do something about robots getting set on fire, and then they set fires with themselves. And they start freaking out all over the place. It's not as interesting as this game. It's kind of the crappier version of the Firemen. It's called The Adventures of Pete and Danny. That I just picked up is pretty much what's down there in the bottom right. It's my fire extinguisher bombs, but if I grab one when I already have 3, I get the Super Soaker 9000. It has more bells and whistles than the Super Soaker 6000. I'm trying to say that 3 times fast. Super Soaker 6000. Yay! It has a bigger stream. I think it does more damage. But you know what? Bigger streams are helpful. I don't think it changes the ground fire in any way, though. Oh! That was dumb of me. I lost my Super Soaker 9000. One hit, and it's gone. Oh good, we finally got the architect on the horn. He could tell us why there is fire everywhere. This is not how buildings work. You should go back to architect class. And sometimes the game will just glitch out and remove pixels because, hey, there's too many sprites on the screen. You gotta do something about that. I don't know why I need to put out all this fire. It's not exactly threatening me. I mean, the horizontal ones, those things, and the robots, they're a threat to my life. But the propagating fire and the mini fires, I could leave them alone if I wanted to. I don't want to, though. Looks like we've been here. No, actually, we haven't. Looks like someone else is doing our job for us. But they forgot to break all the windows. I did that job for them. Welcome to the basement. Looks like Danny has a key card to this entire area. He just easily opens these doors. Maybe my hand is full of fire hose and I can't put it down to open the door myself. Who's doing me a favor? We're gonna have to go under this pipe, but how? And not this pipe over here, you can't go that way. See? Danny already showed it off to us. We can crawl in this game, just like in Gunman's Proof. And actually, this game does remind me a lot of Gunman's Proof because it's a game you wouldn't expect a game being made of, and also in a genre you wouldn't expect it to be in. It's just weird like that, and that's why I like it. Nah, I can't crawl under that. Darn! I thought there was a secret there. I want another Super Soaker 9000. Alright, sure. By cover you means let yourself run off. I'm supposed to follow you, Danny. Where are you going? Whatever he did, he asked something. I heard it off screen. Oh well, we're by ourselves, actually, for a longer time than Danny transporting someone that we rescued. This sounds like a boss. This sounds very much like a boss, and it's all up to me. Danny's magical fire axe cannot defeat a fire boss. A fire boss? Really? Human has managed to make a natural element into a boss that will try to hurt you. Okay, cool. What were you guys smoking when you made this game? Really easy to take advantage of, though. I beat fire with water. It sounds like it would be a doy situation, but it actually looked rather actiony and exciting. We've rescued the MDL. It did not explode. Mission complete. The game is over already. Or is it? The boiler room is exploding. We have chemicals there, too. We just have chemicals all over the place. Is this actually a warehouse and an office building? And that's it for Stage 1 of the Firemen. I'll see you next time for the thrilling continuation of Stage 2, the Boiler Room. Good night, folks.